Hello and welcome to the Robo Samurai channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Wreck and Rule Collection Diaclone Universe Twin Twist. And here it is in the box. I haven't even opened it yet, and there's a reason why. First of all, this thing was shipped to me. I bought it from Amazon. Supposedly it's an Amazon exclusive. It came shipped in this box, but she used to have a big label on this, so that's what it looks like. And that's nice. Boy, I was a little worried about these boxes sometimes, but this one came through just fine. And yeah, so we can take a look here and see what's on the artwork here and everything else. What do we got going on here? This is Whirl. That's Whirl, guys. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Like that. Don't know who this is. I think this is the top of the statue, everyone. So, because this thing makes a big mural. Okay, so, and there's the side of the box, and there's the back of the box, and there's this, and this, and this, and that. There's that. Cool, awesome. So, yeah, let me go on ahead and let's slice it open, see what it looks like. I might need to open up more things here, so not sure, but let's find out and see what we got in store here. Yep, now that I'm back trying to escape the heat, and I just can't escape the heat, so got quite a backlog of things to review here, so stay tuned. And we'll definitely keep you guys, everyone, there. So, oh boy, let's apply. Look at this. Let's see here. I don't even know what this, I've not opened this yet. And, oh wow, hey, check this out. So, I think this is a part of a weapon thing. We'll take a look at this in a second. Here are the instructions, and then here is the boy. There we go. All right, empty box there. So I'll go on ahead and close this box up, and we'll set it to the side over here, and then we'll take a look. Aha! So this thing is in its robot mode, and let's see here. I'll be very, very careful and kind of cut this open. Let's just break open the tape very, very carefully. There. Just a little bit. That'll split it open. Cool. And what about this side here? Let's get this here. I don't want to scratch it up with the knife here. Very nervous. All right. And there it is. There. And then there's a weapon that's stored right up here. See if I can't get that out. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Pretty cool. All right, and then this is just plastic. I mean, not plastic. You know, it's just paper, cardboard, just insulation here. So just to hold it together. Okay, let's take a look here. You get the instructions. You get the sheet that says in multiple languages, do not eat small parts, not for under children 3 years. That's what it really says. Here's all the transformation instructions. I'm just gonna, I'm going to do this from, yeah, I'm gonna do this by heart. See if I can't just figure that out. And then we have this thing here, the instructions for this. So you make this wrecker hammer thing. So, and then this is the handle. All right. Well, we'll put that aside over there. And all right, let's take a look at this figure. Oh, it comes out just looking like this. So, and yeah, these are the Diaclone-ish colors that the original Jump Starter had. And so he has, blue and red, which let's take a close look at this thing and see. He's got the Wrecker's Autobot symbol there. He's got some paint on these here, some paint there. Yeah, and this is what he looks like from the back. The canopy here is clear, and then it's painted red on these edges, but we'll get into that in a bit. Here's the treads that are also appear to be painted there. Let's see here. We've got all that, and he's got the normal kinds of rotation that you would expect. So, yeah. So this is a recolor, definitely a recolor of the Titan. I think it's called Titan's Return. Titan's Return one. Now, I don't have the Titan's Return version of this figure. What I do have is I have this version of the figure, which is the Japanese version, and this is what they call the Japanese Legends. It does not refer to its scale; it just refers to what it is. So, and it comes with the Target Master, so that's kind of what it looks like there. It's not in this packaging. If you didn't notice, it's because it's over here off to the side, and I'm not going to do a full review of this figure. But I am going to just simply, I'm going to do a comparison though, and show you guys what this looks like side by side with when they're in robot mode. So now I think the original Wreckers were, like Twin Twist. This is Twin Twist, not Top Spin. He was supposed to be in these colors, so it's kind of interesting that Hasbro, Takara, Tomy, whoever decided to go with this particular color scheme on this figure. And so I think that there's a lot to it, but it's if you really wanted like a Wreckers set, I think, unless I'm mistaken here, they should have just gone, they should have just kept them in the classic colors. Not sure what the obsession was with doing a Diaclone, unless there was some kind of Diaclone coloring for him in the comics. I don't know the answer to that. So if somebody has the answer to that, I'm more than happily welcome your comment below. However, here is what he looks like. Whoops, just a little bit. There we go. So here's the Japanese Legends version of him, and it's not quite. There we go. There it is. So, so just for some comparisons. Whoops, that's a little high. We'll put these two right next to each other. Let's see here. That seems a little bit off, doesn't it? There. Now he's standing up straight. So let's do some nice comparisons so you can see what they look like. And let's see if I can do a little zoom in action here. There we go. And focus that. So first of all, you can see that the heads, this is just, like I said, it's just a recolor, but the heads are just basically it is the same head, just in a different color. And you can see the deco and all that. Now these Takara Tomy ones from Japan are a little bit more premium than the Titans Return ones. And I used to have that, but I don't know where it is anymore. So that's the reason why I'm bringing this one out for comparison purposes. So you can kind of see what these look like. So, and then, of course, he didn't come with this, this weapon here. But I think I might actually have it for him. Hold on a sec. And okay, so I thought I had it around here someplace, but so I don't have it sitting around. So you would basically the Titans Return version came with this gun here, which basically splits, and it all fits together here. It's painted nicely, and this is really tight. Boom, there we go. So you can take these and you can give them to Twin Twist here. And he can hold two guns, which is, I think, what the original G1 version of him came with. So, so just so you get an idea, that's what that's what it is. I'll do another review on this another time. So, so let's go on ahead and let's set this aside here. And so since this is one of the Titans Return headmasters, he's got the head, and then the head is actually, if we pull this off, you can see it is the head is on a ball peg here. If we open this up, you can see it a little bit more clearly here, and what they did. There it is there. So so this head is on a ball, and it's a little loose. And then there's this here. His arms kind of move a little bit out to the sides, and then his legs can bend like this, And yeah, so you get a little headmaster version of him, you know. But these things tend to get lost a lot, so you know I tend to just leave them on the robot somehow, some way. So this just snaps in like that. There, there, nice and nice and tight there. So let's go ahead and take these out here, and then we'll take a look at the articulation is pretty much the same like as I was showing you earlier. He has waist swivel. He also has thigh rotation, knee bend, and then it can go all the way back up like that. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so like I said, this is these are definitely the Diaclone colors. I looked this up. Yeah, cool. You know, the original toy was you pulled it back, and you know when it was in its alt mode, and then it would roll along and then flip and transform. That's not how this one works. This one here, we're gonna have to do a little bit more work on it. So let's do that. So I'll go on ahead and take the head off, and then we'll open up these panels here and flip in the hands, and then we'll close up this, and we'll tuck in the rest of that and close that there. All right. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Close like that. Sometimes you have to get these treads out of the way, just like that. Okay, cool. So now the next thing is we're going to unpeg this like this. We're just going to pull that on that hinge here so that now it's at 90 degrees. And that'll allow us to turn this entire assembly all the way around. And then we're going to open up this canopy from the back and then lift this out. Now these here are going to, the arms are going to tuck into these areas here. So let's do that. I think I have to pull this down first. Yeah, pull this down all the way, then you can tuck these in. So do the same thing on this side, and then just tuck them in there. Okay. All right. There. And then that just fits there. And just pull these off to the side and then close the canopy like that. And then we'll work on the legs here. So the legs are we're going to push this back up here, and we're going to rotate these. Okay. And then we're going to open up this knee panel here on both sides. You can do it on both sides, sure, but we'll do one leg here. Open up this side here, then take this and push it down. Then we're going to collapse this thigh into the leg. It's on a double hinge, and you can see it right here. Whoa, hey, that mushroom pig slid right out. So easy to fix, though. Easy to fix. Go ahead and just close that back in there. Do the same thing on the other side. Open, flip this down in, and then close this up here. And there. And then we're going to tab these legs together. I believe that's how we're supposed to do it. Let's see here. Yeah. So, okay, so there is a little tiny tab right here, and we're going to lock it into there. That's the way it's supposed to go. Same thing on this side. And then we're going to collapse these. Just make this one whole thing. There we go. So these two legs tab together here, right in that area. So we got that. Then we fold this down, and we fold this down. Okay. And let's open up this here. You open up the canopy. Let's see here. There. Open up your headmaster, and then you can set him in here. And there is a little tiny divot right here. I'll call that a slot. And then his legs have a little like peg sticking out of it, if you can see it there. You're supposed to stick that in there and let it lock in place. The problem with that is that it doesn't close the canopy all the way. And this is a problem the other figures had as well. But you can lay him down a little bit more, and then you can close this whole thing up. You can take these weapons, and you can mount them on the side, and oops, kind of like this. Okay, you can do this, and Well, there's twin twist in his alt mode anyway. So, yeah, and that's what he looks like. We can do the same thing with this, just so we have some comparison points here. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that they decided to go with this color scheme. You know, so what do I think of it overall? Well, I mean, I like this particular mold. Is this going to be worth it? Well, if this is worth it for you, and if you're collecting all the boxes and you want to make that thing, it might be worth it. If you already have Twin Twist, I'm going to say that maybe not. You know, if you already have like this Japanese version here that I'm fiddling with off on the side, or if you happen to have the Titan's Return version of this, you know, may not be worth it, quite honestly, because it's pretty much the same mold, and I don't even know if it's really, like, you know, accurate to what it is that you might be wanting to, you know, collect it for. So it's kind of a little bit of a bummer, really, if I think about it. However, I do like it, so it will be a nice collection, nice addition to my own collection. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to putting this on my shelf. Anyway, so while I've been sitting here talking, I've been transforming the Japanese Legends version of this figure. And so we can do some vehicle side-by-side comparisons. Yeah, by the way, this is what the Headmaster looks like in the Japanese version. Yep, so there's that. And we'll go ahead and close this up. There we go. So yeah, you can kind of see. And they do have wheels on them, so they do that. Yeah, by the way, when you connect these together like this, you could technically, I guess, have it on the side, and then the Headmaster can ride on it. That was another gimmick that they had done. I'm going to need to get a spudger for this. There. All right, cool. Come on out. There we go. Yeah, so, you know, and you could do, I think, let's see if it's still here. Can you still do this? Is this still a thing? Yeah. So basically like this. There's that little slot here, and you drop it here, and then you can sit there like that. Yeah, that's something I'm not really into, though. So, but if you wanted to have him standing next to his mech, there he is, you know. So yeah. Let's see here. Do they have anything in the terms of, like, scannable? Nope, nothing scannable here. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it right there. What do I think of it? Well, like I said, I just said it's pretty decent. However, it might be a pass for you if you already have this in your collection, and if you want a Wrecker's Autobot symbol, Repro Labels makes that. So, you know. Here's kind of what they look like from the side. Let's see here. And then from the back. Yeah. And then here they are from the undersides. And you can see those wheels. There's 4 of them here. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't mind adding this to my, like I said, my own collection, and kind of want to, you know, make sure that some of these things get represented. So, there you go. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If this is the first time you've been to my channel or you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And I thank you for joining me today, and we will talk to you next time.